Turner with a screen on Van Vliet. Out to Tacumbo, finds Prince. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Van Vliet. Onto Tacumbo with the steal. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's Turner, high post. MP's there. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee is to get off a shot here. Prince misses. Prince has gone 1 of 3 on the night. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. A 3 from MP. A rebound by the Bucks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Milwaukee in the lead. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back over to you, Kevin.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Turner following the basket by MP. And the basket is good.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
MP finds Eason. Now the Bucks moving it up. Durant with the steal. MP outside. Durant the pass to Eason. MP sets the screen for Thompson to the middle. Mr. Clutch. And the dunk by MP.
There you go. MP gets rewarded for setting a solid screen.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such a distinctive playmaker.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
MP passes to Eason. And MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Giannis. Here's Prince. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Coffee dances the turn. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Trent comes in for Amir Coffey. Anthony's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Jay Shante comes in for Kevin Durant. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Amen Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Smith. MP's got 10 points. It's Trent on the wing. Carries it from 3-point range.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Cole Anthony is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Smith. And it's Portis in at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Trent kicks to Portis. Pass to Porter. Now here is Smith. And the rejection by MP. Drives to the hoop. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Oh, talk about compete. Emerging player MP does it all over the floor.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Shepard, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So for the Rockets, Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. Prince outside. Here's the screen to the inside. Rollins. And the shot goes in.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Rockets.
Rockets leading by 4. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Prince with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Rollins. Offline with his 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. The Rockets also changing it up. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. At the elbow, it's Turner. On the wing, Giannis. He's covered by Eason. Giannis, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Coffey, covered by MP. Pass to Coffey. Turner with the screen. Latrey. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 5. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Misses the fadeaway inside. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Prince, the pass to Giannis. Here's Rollins. Guarded by KD. The shot by Turner, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Here's Rollins. And again, the Bucks miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Bucks trail by 7. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Turner with a screen on Van Vliet. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
MP has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, I think for Houston, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Bucks.
When you're ice cold from three-point land, it's definitely time to change things up.
What do you know about being ice cold from three-point land? I don't know. It's part of their DNA. But at this point, they need to see the ball go through the net. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining in this one. First half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. Tari Easton is out there with Durant, and it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. Bucks trail by 8. Giannis dishes to Turner. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner for 3. And it's KD with the rebound. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Rockets. Here's MP, the 15-footer, good. MP's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Pass to Turner. Giannis inside. He's against Smith. Out of bounds. Houston's possession. Rockets leading by 10. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Kevin, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Prince. Inside, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Van Vliet outside. MP sets the screen for Van Vliet. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 10. Prince outside. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. MP with a screen on Prince. Thompson finds MP. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Coffee passes to Rollins. Over Eason. And the rejection by MP. In the corner, it's Eason. Houston moving the ball around. In the corner, it's MP. The Rockets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Prince.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And Thompson kicks to MP. Now Easton. And the shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 8.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look. Rockets leading by 14. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Kevin Durant. Allie, what's the status?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Oh, it's the kind of news you just dread hearing. Here's hoping for a smooth recovery.
Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Porter is out with Anthony, and it's Trent in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
To the middle. MP dishes to Smith. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. And a wide open look for Porter. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
The Rockets with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Amir Coffey comes in for Gary Trent. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Houston leading by 10. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Eason with a screen for MP. MP nails the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. That shot, no good.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
There goes Antetokounmpo.
Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Thompson outside. Here's MP. Thompson outside. Outside VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. Now MP. MP rattling the rim.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Giannis outside. Buries the deep ball.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Turner outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. 1:09 left in the fourth. Oh, good on the way up. Rockets leading by 8. MP inside. Covered by Rollins. And the layup is off. Here's Milwaukee now. Goes up. Giannis clean up the fast break.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. MP.
Nice contest by Turner. One of the top interior defenders in our league. As good a shot blocker as anyone.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Durant with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Now Turner. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Let's lose a 3. And it's sent back by Turner. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamp.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the...
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff.